Welcome to another edition of our craft tips and tricks series. Today we're going to be talking about making earrings when you don't have headpins and when you don't have a hoop. Now, if you have Tigertail, actually the 7 strands is quite okay, and if you have anything thicker as well, you can use it. So what we are going to do now is to put the coral beads on a piece of Tigertail so that it flows very well. We are going to intersperse it with gold balls. In this case, these are actually stainless steel gold plated balls. You know, there are options of this, and if you wanted to use gold filled instead, all these are available, but of course at varying costs. So we are going to put them in, and an odd number will work very well in this case. And once there's a central bead at the bottom, can you see? So we're going to have 1 gold ball, 1 coral bead, as until we go right round. And in going round, we're going to put a crimp bead on either side of the Tigertail. The piece of Tigertail to use need not to be more than about 5 inches, and we're going to put a crimp bead on either side. Then we're going to need a particular finding, which is a figure 8 loop. Now you can either use an already made one, or with your chain nose pliers you can just simply make your figure 8 loop. So we're going to have a figure 8 loop in place. And then we're going to cross the Tigertail such that they both go through the figure 8 loop and the crimp bead, but in opposite directions. Can you see this? Alright, so they go through and pass through the next coral bead, just so that this can be well anchored. And please check it to ensure that you don't have excess Tigertail that will be showing, that will mess up your design. So now you cross them in opposite direction. Can you see that? Just take your time while doing this to avoid any mistakes. There you go. So you can actually go in with your chain nose pliers to tug at the Tigertail to make sure that there is no excess. Okay, so with your chain nose pliers you tug at it. All right, and then using your chain nose pliers, you can then crimp. Just after the figure 8, you crimp, and on the other side, once you are sure you don't have any excess Tigertail also, you crimp. So now we have the coral going right round. After crimping, we are not going to leave the crimp beads exposed like that. No, you don't do that. So you use your crimp covers. Okay, do not leave your crimp beads exposed. Instead, you use your crimp covers to cover. Okay, can you see? So you cover the Crimp bead, and if you are familiar with Crimp covers, you know that they are like half open beads, and once you've covered and put them in position, you just use your chain nose pliers to press them together and they become like a bead. Honestly, this is a very fantastic finishing option. Our founder also used this for finishing memory wire bracelets, a very interesting technique which enables you to use any kind of metal finishing that you want. So if you want to use gold filled Crimp covers, go ahead and use it. Or if it's sterling silver, whatever it is, just base metal, just take and do what you want. So now look at it. After crimping one side, so now we're going to crimp the other side. So once you're sure it's in place, you close with your chain nose pliers. Your chain nose plier, okay? All right, so once you're sure, once you've done that and you're sure your Tigertail has been secured, then you can now go ahead with using a very sharp pair of scissors to cut off your excess Tigertail. Okay, make sure you use your very sharp pair of scissors. You can also use your side cutter, as you can see. Just cut off the excesses. Okay, that is when your Tigertail has been secured. Please be very careful that you don't cut off the main Tigertail. Just cut off the excess on either side, then voila, you have a nice rim that has been formed. Okay, yeah, so after doing this, then you now go in with a jump ring. We've already done that, so I'm going to show you the jump ring that we used. This is the jump ring. If your jump ring is not already opened, just cut it with your side cutter. Cut it open. Now remember that you don't pry your jump rings apart, you twist it open. Okay, because if you pry them apart, it leads to a weak area. So you twist it open, then you connect it to the figure 8 loop and also connect it to your earring finding. Okay, so now that's how you make yourself a very beautiful pair of earrings. Now, so if you don't have head pins, you don't have a wire hoop, but here we are, we've been able to make a pair of earrings using Tigertail and the figure 8 loop. Can you see? Very pretty. And this is not, you know, your usual head pin type of earring. So with this, you have something dressier, and all you've done is to employ the use of Tigertail to give you this effect. Now join us again next time as we teach you more tips and tricks, and we hope that you try this out and use it to enlarge your collection of earrings. All right, bye for now.